Hello there, welcome back to Grandma Ray Don't Play, and I'm Rachel. So I'd like to show you how to, we're going to stuff some chicken thighs. I'm going to show you how to debone the thigh, take the skin off, and then we're going to make some stuffing. We're going to actually make the stuffing first, and then we're going to tie the chicken thigh and stuffing together with a rope. Something else I would like to show you so you have that under your belt, because Thanksgiving is on its way and you want to know how to do a few tricks, okay? Alright, give it a thumbs up, share the video and subscribe. Check out my links below, okay? Alright, let's do it. Okay, so we have some Pepperidge Farm classic stuffing. Okay, and this one is white and wheat bread blended with herbs and spices. Okay, all right. So I got a measuring cup for you to see. Okay, I'm gonna use 2 cups. That's plenty. Alright, now let me get a cup. I have 3/4 of a cup of water in here. And we're going to add some chicken broth. This is going to be the flavoring for our stuffing. Now, if you had the drippings from the meat that you had already cooked, you could use that instead of the broth. But seeing that I haven't cooked my meat yet, I'm going to use this chicken broth. So that's 1 heaping tablespoonful and a half. Okay? 1 1/2 heaping tablespoonful of chicken broth. Chicken broth. Okay. Now I have 1 package of sugar substitute. You can use, which equals 1 tablespoon. You can use whatever sugar you like or no sugar. Okay, now I have stir up my broth and water. I have 1 egg. Egg binds things. We're going to add that. And I have a shell in there. Okay, I got the shell out. Okay, now I'm going to mix up the 1 egg. Alright, I'm going to pour that over. Now I'm going to add my water and chicken broth. Pour in half first, may not need it all. I'm just trying to let the water soak into, pour in some more chicken broth and water. Okay, I have 1/4 left, so we only used 1/2 cup of chicken broth and water. Okay, so now I want to add add just a drop of cream. I got some light cream. We're going to do about 3 tablespoons. 1, 2, 3. I just want it a little creamy. Okay, so let me let you see that. It's kind of loose. And I'm going to stuff it, so I don't want it this loose. So I'm going to add another handful of the stuffing. A handful. Try to tighten that up. Okay. Now I need some color, so I'm going to add some cilantro, or you can add parsley, anything green that's a herb, okay? So in my case I'm going to add cilantro, but you can add anything green. Just want to give it a little color. And I'm not satisfied with the texture. I want it a little stiffer than that, because I don't want, it's a second handful of stuffing. So now we've added 2 cups and 2 handfuls of stuffing. Okay, I can feel it on my fork how heavy it's gotten, so I think I'm good. Okay, now I'm going to set that aside, and I'm going to concentrate on my chicken now. Okay, so I have 3 chicken thighs here. I already took the skin off of one, and I'm just going to trim off this fat that's on the edge here. Okay, let me take the skin off the other 2. You just take it and just pull hard as you can, and then you can just trim off this excess. Just scraping off the fat. Okay. And one last one. Here's your skin. You're just gonna pull it off hard as you can. And then trim off the fat. Okay. Now here's your bone, right there. Okay, we're going to go down with the knife on each side of that bone, and then underneath to free the bone from the meat. Okay, so let's do it. So we're going to go right down this side. cut off that gristle. And you notice I'm going under with the knife. And now I'm going to push down, pulling the bone up. Push down on the meat, pulling the bone up. So now I'm going to cut through here to free off that bone. Okay, the bone is free. Okay? That's one. Let's do another one. Going right down on each side of the bone. Then we're going to come under this gristle here, under, and cut back. Okay, so here we go. I'm going under the bone and I'm slicing up to free up. Okay, I got one part of the bone out already. I'm pushing down, pulling the bone up. Second bone. And now the last bone. Last time, down each side to free up. And then on this side, now I'm going to just pushing the meat down, pulling up on that bone, and then cut through. Okay, the third one. Okay, so now we have our 3 pieces of chicken thigh. Let me show you that. Okay? Okay. So now what we want to do is, let me get my pan lined up, number 1. Okay, I have my pan. Alright, now I want to put a couple of drops of oil in the bottom of the pan. Make sure nothing sticks. I'm just going to wipe the oil on the sides and on the bottom, okay? You see it's not an excess amount there at all. Okay. Now, I'm going to take the stuffing. I'm going to put it right in the middle. Right in the middle. Like that. Let me see. I don't think I'll put that much because then I would have a hard time closing it up. So I'm taking a little off. I'll show you how much I left. Okay, I think that will work. I have some more chicken that I can stuff later, but this is good enough to show you what I'm doing. Okay, so now, let me dry my hand. This is some twine that I bought at the grocery store. This is to tie up meat with, okay? Okay, so I'm gonna take some, as long as I think I'll need. Let me show you how much I cut off. Okay, it's doubled there. So you're gonna go, let me show you how much stuffing I put on. Okay? Okay. So now, we're gonna go underneath the meat, pick it up just a little. You're gonna do 2 ties, maybe 3, we'll see. So you go underneath, and now you're going to tie it like you're tying your shoe. Okay? Tie it again, make a knot. Now we're going to get some more twine. And we're going to tie the bottom part. You might have to take your hand and pick the meat up a little bit to get it underneath. Now you notice I'm patting it to try to keep it in place and look decent. Okay, I'm going to cut that. Okay, I'm going to get the next twine. And you see, you get the idea. This one I'm going to put lengthwise this way. Now normally you just put it across, but I want to secure it a little more better. Okay, let me show you. Okay, I'm going to put it in my pan. And so I'm going to do the same thing with these two. You get the idea. And then I'll show you what I'm going to do next. Okay? Wash my hands. And I'll be right back. Okay, so this is what we're going to top our stuffed chicken with. Whole cranberries. Okay, I already opened it. So this is actually cranberry. Well, you eat it as cranberry sauce, but it has the whole berries in it. And no, it doesn't. Where's my berries? It says whole berry cranberry sauce. Should have berries in it. Huh. Okay, well, we gotta use what we have because this is what I bought. I meant to get the whole berries that are the actual berries inside. It says whole berry cranberry sauce. Okay, I'm not gonna argue with it. I'm gonna move on. This is onion powder. I'm going to add that. Remember, we didn't add any seasoning. I'm adding it to the cranberry sauce. Salt. Garlic. And a little pepper. Okay, I'm adding the whole can. Oh, there's the berries. Wow, they had it at the very bottom, guys. Look at that. The top was just the cranberry sauce without the berries, but I found my berries. Yay! So I'm going to mix this up. So when our chicken gets 3/4 the way done, I'm going to pour this over the top of it, and it's going to look like a glaze. It's going to cook like a glaze, okay? Okay, I'll be right back with the word of the day. Okay, the word of the day. The word of the day is, it's September. So in 2 months, it's going to be November, Thanksgiving time. So it's time for me to start thinking about prepping and preparing you for to cook your Thanksgiving meal. So this is an opportunity for you. You can comment and let me know, hey Grandma Ray, can you make this for me? I want to know how to make that, and I'll try to accommodate you, okay? So I'm starting out early so that hopefully I can get it all in. Last year it was quite a challenge, but I raised to the challenge, I think maybe 99% of the time. So let's do that again, would you? Now that's the word of the day. Let Grandma Ray know what you want her to try to make for you. Okay? Alright. So we'll be back when our stuffed chicken gets gets 3/4 the way done. And then we're going to add our sauce. Okay? Thanks. Okay, so we're 3/4 the way done. So now I'm going to add our seasoned cranberry sauce right over the top of everything. Just cover the meat, the dressing, and all. You want that flavor to get all on the sides of the meat. The cranberry sauce is what's going to season it. We'll take this string off later. Okay, let me show you what that looks like. Okay, look at that. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so we're going to put this back in the oven for another about 7 minutes, okay? And we'll be back. Okay guys, our stuffed chicken and cranberry topping is out. So now I got to show you how to cut this twine off. So you find a piece, and then once you cut it, then you're going to just pull. Okay? I'll do that again for you. Remember, we did 2 across and 1 lengthwise. Here's the one lengthwise. Cut it and pull. And I got one last one here on this bottom side. I see it. cut it and pull. Okay? So you just keep doing that. Always remember how many pieces of twine you put on so you'll know what to look for without really disturbing the whole thing. Okay, here it is. This one, cut it and pull. And I gotta find another one. Sometimes they get lost on you. Can't see that one. I got 2 more to get off of this, I know that. Oh, here it is. Now use your kitchen scissors. This is what this is. This is what I use it for. And then I have one going lengthwise that I gotta find. Oh, where is it? There it is. Now, I can't find that one just yet. I'll find it. So this one, I see it. I'm going to cut it and pull. And then I should have one at this end here. There it is. This is the lengthwise one. And I got one more going across. Okay, I'm going to have to get a utensil or something to see that one. I don't want to mess up my design. Oh, I see it. Cut it. Pull. And I have one more on this one. There it is. Cut it and pull. Now we're going to straighten it back up so it looks nice and pretty. Okay. Okay, let me show you that. All the twine is off. It's out the oven. Look at that. Huh? Okay, so now let me cut that and take a piece for you. 1 second. Okay, let's try. one thing I like about dark meat, it holds its moisture. I like that. So right away I felt the burst of berries coming through in my mouth, then the softness of the stuffing, and the chicken with the nice moist taste to it. Great dish. Great dish. This is one for Thanksgiving. Okay, thumbs up, share the video, subscribe, check out my links below. Love you. Bye bye.